Hi students, we're going to go over the passage from yesterday. It's called Vote by Tamara. My great-grandmother, Gigi for short, likes being at home, but there is one day that Gigi is unwilling to remain at home. That is on voting day. The last election morning was very cold with icy sidewalks. Pop, my grandfather, was worried and uneasy about Gigi going out. He thought it was unsafe since she walks with a cane. He said maybe they could delay voting until later in the day. Gigi was very unhappy. She said to Pop, "If you won't drive me, I will walk the 5 miles myself." They went to vote and I rode along with them. Gigi explained to me why voting is so important. When the United States started over 200 years ago, people started voting to choose their leaders. And then everybody had an equal right to vote, I asked. Oh no, it was very unequal, Gigi said. Mostly only rich white men voted. Most African Americans were still slaves. No women could vote and no Native Americans. In most states, women couldn't vote until 1920. My great-grandmother told me that she was 34 the first time she voted in New Jersey, but she said many Native Americans were not allowed to vote until 1957. That sounds unfair, I said, but after the end of slavery, African American men could vote, right? No, I'm afraid not. It was supposed to be that way, I guess. Slavery ended in 1863, but white leaders in many places made it so most of us couldn't vote. In 1965, when I was 31 years old, the Voting Act Rights Law was passed. That helped make sure all people could vote for their leaders. I'm going to finish the rest of the passage and pay attention to the bold words. Do people in all countries get to vote for their leaders? I asked Gigi. Not all countries, Gigi said. Some countries still have one ruler who has all the power and can't be voted out. Our country is a democracy. That means all citizens have the power to choose their leaders. If you were born in the United States, you are a citizen. If you were born in another country, you can work to become a citizen. So we're going to use our context clues to find out what the word democracy and citizen probably mean. So the bold word democracy, we want to look around the sentences, look around in the sentence that's near it. It says, some countries still have one ruler who has all the power and can't be voted out, but our country is a democracy. So that means we get to choose, we have the power to choose our leaders. So it means a democracy is we get to vote and choose our leaders. It's the way our government is run, and it's different from other countries. If you are born in the United States, you're a citizen. So that says what citizen is right there. If you're born in the United States, you are a citizen. So using those words around the bold word helps you figure it out if you're not quite sure. To do the next section, we're going to write about it. It says, Tamara states that voting in the past in the United States was unfair. What information in the story supports her opinion? So I did a starting sentence for you. Voting in the past was unfair because I need you to go back in. You can highlight on Shobi and circle things if you need to go back to find in the text to find some supporting details to state how voting in the past was unfair. Please complete your work in Shobi.